Adanna was a storm in human form, stubborn, defiant, and wild. She rejected her parents' teachings, scoffed at the wisdom of elders, and refused to set foot in school. Rules were chains, and discipline was a joke. She saw herself as untouchable, too big to be controlled, too smart to fail. Her parents pleaded, scolded, even wept for her to change, but she only grew worse. One night, after a heated argument, she stormed out of the house. This time, she did not return. The streets welcomed her with open arms. At first, it was exciting, no rules, no responsibilities, just freedom. She fell in with the wrong crowd, those who lived recklessly, surviving on quick money and deceit. But the world outside was not as kind as she thought. The descent into darkness. At first, she relied on friends, moving from place to place. But friends grew tired. The ones who had money left her behind. The ones who were struggling could barely feed themselves. She tried different ways to survive, lying, begging, even stealing. But life on the streets was cruel. Hunger became a daily battle. The once vibrant girl who felt too big to be controlled now scavenged for food like a stray dog. One day, she fell into the hands of dangerous people. She trusted the wrong man, believing he would help her, but instead, he dragged her into a world darker than she could have imagined. She became trapped in debts, forced into situations she never thought she would face. Sickness came next. Years of reckless living had taken a toll on her body. The same streets that once felt thrilling now felt like a prison. She had nothing, no money, no home, no hope. A fateful decision. It was during one of her lowest moments, weak, starving, and broken, that she thought of home. The home she had abandoned, the parents she had rejected, the life she had thrown away. But was there still a home to return to? Did they still remember her? Summoning what little strength she had left, she decided to find her way back. A painful return. The journey home was harder than she expected. The roads had changed, the city had grown, and she no longer knew where to go. Worse, she did not know the whereabouts of her siblings. She had left as a girl, and for over 20 years, no one had known if she was dead or alive. When she finally arrived at the house, she found it changed. Strangers now lived there. Her parents were gone, dead, buried, and long mourned. Tears burned her eyes as she knelt by their graves, her body shaking with sorrow. The people she had once despised had been the only ones who truly loved her. But she had returned too late. Strangers in blood. Determined to find her family, she searched for her siblings. After days of asking around, she finally traced them to the city. They had become successful, well-educated, respected, and wealthy. Everything she had thrown away, they had built. When she approached them, dressed in rags, her body frail from suffering, they did not recognize her. "Who are you?" one of them asked, looking at her with confusion. She opened her mouth, but shame silenced her. She had once been their sister, but now she was nothing more than a lost soul, a shadow of the past. She wanted to cry out, to beg for another chance, but she knew deep down, she had already lost everything. As she turned to leave, her heart heavy with regret, she realized the painful truth. She had been the prodigal daughter, but unlike the stories, she had returned too late. And that was the price of her rebellion.